Hey, what's up, my little tattletales? Welcome back. So listen, we have more information for Travis Barker and his condition. I want to keep you guys updated on what's going on up to the minute. Now listen, people are saying that he was hospitalized for pancreatitis. However, I do want to point out this is coming from TMZ. TMZ in the last 2 weeks has gotten a lot wrong and they've left a lot on the table. However, let me actually give you the report, and then I want to talk about it because there's just a few things that I don't know, we need to talk. Also, as we know, his daughter actually tweeted a picture of him in the hospital. He 100% is still hospitalized. We're going to get into that picture too. Okay, are y'all ready? Let's go. Now, they're saying the cause of Travis Barker's emergency trip to the hospital, this was on Tuesday, was due to pancreatitis, which doctors were believed to be triggered by a colonoscopy. Why can't I talk? Now, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit later about that because that's a little bit odd. Now, get this. According to TMZ, now they are a Kardashian-friendly news point. However, they've gotten a lot of things wrong. And I don't know, lately, Kourtney and the Kardashians don't seem to be on the same page, right? But they said multiple sources connected to the family have confirmed the hospitalization as a result of pancreas inflammation, which includes symptoms like nausea, intense stomach pain, and vomiting. There are no details as to when Travis had a colonoscopy, though, even though TMZ reports it was recent. Now, get this. Let me just finish this, right? They were rushed, as you know, to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. And this is after checking into West Wolves Hospital and Medical Center on Tuesday. Now, you guys, a couple of things. First of all, his daughter shared this picture. This is literally a picture simply of her holding her daddy's hand. Of course, we see Travis, his tattoos. He is wearing a black brace on his hand. I believe he wears that because of like when he's drumming just to protect his tendons. But she said, please say a prayer. She's holding her daddy's hand. Of course, he has hospital bands on both wrists. He's holding his phone in his right hand. If you look closely at his phone, you know I'm nosy, I did. You'll see it has hundreds of text messages and other things that he is missing. I'm sure a lot of people reached out. She did quickly delete this, but let's get into this whole pancreatitis thing. Okay, so when it comes to pancreatitis from a colonoscopy, they're saying that there's an underlying mechanism of pancreatitis following a colonoscopy if there is blunt trauma to the pancreas. There is some trauma always to the pancreas, but blunt trauma, why? Because the tail of the pancreas is in close proximity to the splenic flexure. Manipulation of the colonos through the flexure with sufficient insufflation would produce pressure trauma to the pancreas tail. Okay, fine. That makes sense. However, it's also very, very rare. Again, it's known that abdominal pain after a colonoscopy is a relatively common symptom and it's usually benign. But get this, colonoscopy-induced pancreatitis is an extremely rare phenomena. And get this, it can sometimes be missed, leading to delayed diagnosis and treatment. Okay. I mean, this does lead some believability to what TMZ said, that at one point he had a colonoscopy. However, he's now just getting these severe symptoms. Now, I do want to point out a couple of other causes, because you can also get pancreatitis from autoimmune disease, from drinking lots of alcohol, infections, gallstones, medications, metabolic disorders, surgery, and of course, trauma. Now, you guys might be asking, why is that even relevant? Can you get to the point? Because Travis's medical history involves illnesses like staph infection and cellulitis. Cellulitis is actually super, super serious. I mean, staph is too, but cellulitis can literally kill you. It's a bacterial infection that causes swelling, inflammation, and pain. In 2018, he suffered blood clots in his arms, forcing a string of shows from Blink-182's Las Vegas residency to be canceled. Moreover, let's not forget, in 2008, Barker endured the traumatic experience of the plane crash, right? 6 people died. He literally had third-degree burns all over his body. Again, listen, whatever's going on with Travis, Let's keep them in our thoughts and prayers. This colonoscopy-induced pancreatitis induced by a colonoscopy, it's super, super rare. But you know what? Unfortunately, Travis's life looks like he literally has 1 in a million chances. He made it to the heights of rock stardom. He literally was in a plane crash that killed 6 people, and he literally was the only one that survived years later. I know DJAM also survived, but unfortunately, he couldn't deal with all the horror that had happened from the burns and and he unfortunately deleted himself from this earth. Listen to my last video if you want more detail about that. What I'm just going to say about Travis is thoughts and prayers. He has 1 in a million. And even as far as these rare diseases do you know how uncommon it is to literally have staph infection, cellulitis, blood clots, and get 3rd-degree burns all over your body in a plane crash that almost everybody died in? Listen, I'm pulling for them. I really like Kourtney and Travis just as a couple. I like their energy. But even if I didn't, for anyone that survived this much on earth, you must be here for a reason. And I wish him a speedy recovery. And and they can have their happily ever after. Anyway, my guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll keep you posted. I am updating as I find out things. And I hope you're enjoying your day. All right, you guys, talk to you later. Bye.